The exquisite colours found in a quiet bluebell wood are intoxicating, where deep violets and zesty greens grow in harmony. Here I breathe in, absorb, and I listen. No agenda, nature and I. I have always loved nature. The entire ethos of my work is inspired by the natural world. It's the seed that allows my paintings to grow. When you come down to a plant's level, when you blur out the rest of the world and zoom right in, you are blown away by their fragile strength and their beauty. This is one of the many reasons why I adore wildflowers. They represent the yin and yang of being wild and free, strong yet delicate. At the start of 2023, I set out to explore some of the UK's most enchanting sights, to observe and paint rare and endangered species. As spring transitioned into summer, ancient woodlands were filled with clusters of early purple orchids in busy bundles, vibrant and powerful. It was like a play, where all the characters were commanding attention from the stage. Here I met the endangered lady orchid. She towered high towards the sky at the end of a small, naturally trodden path. Just one. I learnt that she'd been blossoming for over 15 years and had somewhat become a bit of a pilgrimage for people to visit on this vast site. I kept thinking about the orchids that hadn't been so lucky, ghost versions of this one, slowly disappearing from the earth. I've been playing with this idea through the ethereal layers in my paintings, a representation of the wildflowers that have now become a memory. At Jones Hill Farm in Hereford, the extraordinary meadow was engulfed in wildflowers. The green-winged orchid in particular is very important to this site. They are a spirited plum jam purple, a colour that is so delicious I could almost taste it. My journey to Scotland would take me to some of the most striking landscapes of our beautiful isles. On the northernmost fringe of the mainland, the colours here were like a symphony. Vibrant pops against a rugged landscape, shades of storm grey into icy blue merging into crystalline greens. All these colours merged together against the textures of the flagstone rocks and the wildlife that burst from them. And you had to work to find the rare species amongst this incredible palette. At one point, I had to lean right over a cliffside to spot the tiniest deep pink Scottish primrose. It is only found in Orkney and the northern coast of Scotland. If it disappears from these sites, it's gone forever. Our discovery, therefore, felt enormously poignant. The purple oxytropis is another species that is on the very brink of extinction. The fragility of this plant, that is quite literally living on the edge, spoke to my soul. The impermanence of life, the reality of these plants we desperately want to save is showing up. My work is far more raw and honest, hoping to inspire a sense of connection, helping weave the emotional threads that draw people closer and closer to nature's needs. In old Granton woods, the tiny flowers of the forest floor stood in contrast with the great pines. I love the idea of the micro becoming macro. Mysteries reside in the smallest of places. On the southwestern edge of Wales, I got close down to the ground, feeling the earth against my skin, absorbing the fresh scent of wild mint and connecting to nature's roots, as I simply allowed the images to appear through the shadows which spiraled across my canvas. The final chapter of my journey would lead me home to Hampshire, to the Hoe Road Coronation Meadow. My summer has heightened my senses, showing me what truly settling into stillness and absorbing the magic of nature really is. It's the personal journey that has been most surprising. With every new sight, my confidence has grown and my connection to nature has deepened. I feel as if, gradually, I have found my voice, a voice that is determined to speak up for and protect these incredible plants. I've discovered that something doesn't have to be loud or seem extraordinary to be important, and that the fragility of life isn't something to be feared, it is something to embrace. I am now ready to open a new chapter into this unpredictable path that we call life, and I cannot wait for my art to fill up those pages.